Okay, it's toy show, Toy Atlanta. Long walk. Had to park a long way from the place. So head on inside. Head on inside. You don't want to see me walk. Okay, let's head on in here and see what we got. Seen a lot of cool shirts so far, but nobody's wearing any shirts from Junkmanmerch.com. I was, but no one else was. That's where you get the best shirts. Let's go over here and see what we can find. G.I. Joe. Look at, did you see that man with a parrot on his shoulder? Did you see that? Now look at these. I like these here. It's like pictures of the Star Wars toys and everything. Man, I like these. In fact, I'm going to buy the Raiders one. That's why I like home. Let me see what they got. Sorry, sometimes the camera work isn't the best. Doing this by myself. My buddy Russ didn't show up. He had some things come up. So I am recording this on my own. So hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, look at that. Always good to see a bucket full of old toys to dig through. There's the robot from Lost in Space. Did anyone see that? Some more G.I. Joe. Look at those cool looking G.I. Joe figures. Like I said, I'm not really into G.I. Joe, but if I was, this was the table to look at. One of many ones at the show. Let's head on into the main area now and see what we've got over here. There's YouTube creator. Pixel Dan is his name. That's right. Pixel Dan. He's right there. He's showing someone some He-Man stuff he has. I don't know, a He-Man book. He looks like he wrote a book about the He-Man toys, the vintage era, I believe. That guy right there in the green shirt's waiting in line to see Pixel Dan. No one was waiting around in line to see Junkman. What's the deal with that? Now Pixel Dan showing off his He-Man figures. Some other people are looking to see what they're gonna buy. They probably want to buy some He-Man figures also. Let's go over this way. He's got a lot of He-Man stuff on the walls, and there's a He-Man shield. That'd be kind of cool to have. Why didn't I pick that up and check the price on that? He-Man, some vehicles from the He-Man collection. And then we have, what is this? Ooh, some monsters, a pocket toy. Oh, Tales from the Crypt. I remember those. Those are more 90s. I remember that. Some really good stuff there. Hey, that's a nice look at that Ninja Turtle shirt. That was one cool Ninja Turtle shirt. Oh, this guy is geeking out. He saw Pixel Dan. Hey, I understand. One time at a toy show, I saw a retro blasting, and that's about how I acted too. So I understand where you're coming from. Let's go over the. Ooh, what is this? Whoa, hold on now. Dropping the camera there. Let's go over this way. Look at this, Dusty. Oh, Dusty has made an appearance at the Hot Atlanta Toy Show. Look at this, Dusty and her twin sister back there, Dustyette. Both of them at the toy show. She has her hand. Mine's missing the hand now, thanks to my dog. She didn't have the hat though. I would have bought a new Dusty hat if you had one. There's Tales from the Crypt again. I've looked at these already. Let's move on, Junkman. We've got a lot to see. Let's go over here. Look over here. Oh, some more 90s type stuff. Let's see. And some more 70s. I see some 80s. Mr. T. Yeah, Mr. T from the 18 collection. There's some Mego Star Trek and some other Mego fine toys. Got some Dick Tracy. Russ told me that was a good movie one time. Bill and Ted. I have a lot of those Bill and Ted. There's a bicycle. I don't know if it's the bicycle from the Pee Wee Herman movie or not. I don't think it was. Let's see what we got down here. Looks like some more maybe 90s. What, Ghostbusters? I think that was newer Ghostbusters. Oh, yes, that's cool stuff though. Let's go over this way here. Who are these? Whoa, look at this, vintage. Just sitting out like that, like an old toy store back in the 80s. Vintage carded Star Wars figures. Wasn't any reproductions there. That was the genuine cards right there. Let's see if we can get a better look here. Some more 90s cards and some more. Ooh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Tot. I always call him Tot. I don't know his name. I've heard it pronounced different ways. The only thing they say it in the movie. I don't think they ever say the guy's name in the movie. That's weird. They say everyone else's name, I believe. Belloc, Dietrich. There's E.T. E.T., remember the extraterrestrial E.T.? He's right there inside that box. He could be yours if you were at the toy show. Let's go down this way, see what else we can find here. G.I. Joe. There's G.I. Joe toys. I'm probably missing. You're probably yelling saying, slow down, Junkman. Ooh, more vintage gold. Look at this. Oh, superpowers at the top up there. Look at that. I see another Indiana Jones figure. Or Not Indiana Jones, but from the Indiana Jones line. Go down this way here, see some cool shirts. Well, there's another cool shirt. It says green something. I couldn't really make it out, but it was a cool looking shirt. Now here's Junkman shaking someone's hand. I know I should really have cut that out, but there you go. Sorry about that. I thought I edited that part out before recording the voiceover, but I guess I didn't. There's Batman. Yeah, Batman figure at a toy show. I think I've seen it all now. There's G.I. Joe without any shoes. Hey, fella, where's your shoes at? There's some more Mego figures right there. And look at this. I guess that's an Invisible Woman because I can't see anything inside that package. And yes, there was a Space 1999 ship above there. I didn't get a better shot of it. Oh, I thought I'll come back to it because I know I got a better shot of it. Look at this. In-box Castle Grayskull. And you're seeing Junkman slow down. I can't see. Well, you can play this video in slow motion over YouTube in case you want to see something else. Or you can pause it. Who knows? I don't know why I'm talking like this, but let's move on. Got some more stuff down this way. Looks like some more ships and stuff from G.I. Joe. And yes, look, females are at the toy show. That's, man, I remember back in the 90s, it was a rare sight to see a female at a toy show. There's Pulsar, man. I like Pulsar. My brother had Pulsar. I used to play with him. Push the button and make his blood and his heart pump. There's some stuff from Kenner's $6 Million Man line. Now, this guy loves $6 Million Man. I seen him at the toy show last year. He has almost everything from the Kenner line. This guy is a fan of $6 Million. I mean, he's got tons and tons of the same thing. If it's $6 Million Man, he's going to buy it. There's the capsule. I had the capsules again. There's Bigfoot. Remember him? Rawr, Bigfoot. Played by Andre the Giant. Yeah, Andre. If you don't know who he was, there's a guy named Andre, and he was a giant. Here's some Hot Wheels. I'm always looking to add to my car collection. Don't really see anything I need over here for my car collection. If you haven't seen my car collection, got a lot of movie TV themed Hot Wheel cars. I really like collecting those. Let's go back over here. What is this? Was that a Sean? I just saw a Sean Cassidy. And look at her. She is wearing a $6 Million Man shirt. I wouldn't mind having that shirt. Too bad they don't sell that at Junkman. Oh, a buddy. Remember that? The wrestling buddies thing? I bet Russ played with that because he had beaten that up in the bed. Oh, look at there's Khan. Man, I saw some next generation glue figures. I wouldn't mind getting the glue figures. Got some more G.I. Joe stuff in the box. Yep, G.I. Joe stuff in the box. Some more new G.I. Joe. Hey, G.I. Joe. What? I didn't know G.I. Joe was such a nudist. Yeah, there's a kid getting pushed around in a stroller. How lucky is that? I wouldn't mind getting pushed around in a stroller. Let's go up in here and see what we can find up in this way here. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. Didn't mean to bump into you there. Let's go over this way. I smell vintage G.I. Joe in the box. Like I said, there's a lot of G.I. Joe. This was a G.I. Joe toy show. Then they moved it to a regular, just a toy show. They still have they kind of split. It was now one part of the year is the G.I. Joe convention, and then it's a toy show though. So they're doing two G.I. Joes. Look at that Kiss shirt. That was pretty cool. Go down this way here. Okay, man. Oh, Shoney's Big Boy. Man, I should have got me a Shoney's Big Boy. That would look good in the junk room. There's some Scooby-Doo stuff. You're not going to see any of that in the junk room. I'm not a fan of Scooby-Doo. There's some more loose figures there. Yeah, it's a nice little set. Oh, Ewok Village in the box. In the box, never played with. Unless the box has been open, I'm not really sure. I didn't examine the box. There's Alf and Spud McKenzie. Remember him? Spud McKenzie. There's Alf and Spud McKenzie. Oh, some more new G.I. Joe. Those were the ones with the fuzzy hair. Remember having those as a kid? The one with the fuzzy hair. I loved touching the hair. Shogun Warriors. Oh my God. My brother had a Shogun Warriors. I'll show you. I don't know what that is. That's Hulk Hogan in a bucket. I don't know what that was. Hulk Hogan in a bucket. Not Hulk Hogan. What am I talking about? Hulk. The Incredible Hulk in a bucket. Going back down this way. There's a fan of the Junkman in the green shirt. He was by some kind of soldier guy. He showed it to me. And that was very impressive. Very cool. Let's go back down this way. This guy's reading a book. He was reading a book. I wonder if that's Pixel Dan's book. I don't think it was. But he was reading a book. So you got to waste a little time when no one's buying from you. You know, waiting for another customer. There's Luke Skywalker with no shirt on. And some Wizard of Oz figures. Avatar. And look, I think these are reproduction cards. I mean, they're $20. They got to be. That's going down this way. But, you know, I don't mind when you can tell easily it's reproduction. That doesn't bother me. Only bothers me really if you're going to fool somebody. There's the Pixel Dan guy again. He's got a He-Man book. He's going to open it up right now. Take a look at it. Haven't checked out his channel. Check it out. It's one of the old timers. One of the OG, I guess you should say, of toy collecting channel's been around for a long time. Let's head down this way here. I'm sorry, it's hard to walk. Sometimes people will not even move out your way. Like, excuse me, what is this? Excuse me. Excuse me, let me put the camera up really high. Look at all the people here. There's this guy. Told you he was wearing a green shirt and he bought a soldier. It was a cool looking soldier, to be honest with you. I don't even know exactly what it was from or anything, but it looked pretty darn cool. Let's go back over this one. This looks like I'm really tall, but I'm not holding the camera up. I'm not really that tall, just to let you know. There's something Batman from 1989 from the original Batman. Original like Batman Return. Look, this come from Batman. A couple guys on the telephone probably looking up something on eBay. And yes, that's the telephone, because I'm an old man. Let's go down this way here. Ooh, what is this? This looks like it might be interesting. Never seen these before, but they got a whole table full of them, whatever they were. Look at that. Ooh, that is scary. Yoda right there. What is this guy? Who is that? I wonder who that was. It was some kind of soldier guy. Go back to Garfield. And there's the guy again with his cool Ninja Turtle shirt. Back over this way and see here. And in the background, my dog is barking. I didn't take him to the toy show just to let you know he's barking. And I don't know why he likes to bark when I'm on the computer. But let's go back down this way. Some drawings, some artwork. It's always good to find some good art. This guy right here, I don't know what he's got. He's got some kind of machine. She's wearing a cowboy hat. That's pretty cool. I've never really seen many people wearing cowboy hats anymore. And look at this guy right here. He's dressed up like some kind of skeleton. He's some kind of skeleton warrior. And look at this mask right here. And those little creatures. Oh, there. The skeleton wants to meet me and shake my hand. Well, good to meet you there, skeleton man. You look really cool. Is that Skeletor as a knight? Is that what that is? He looks really cool. Whatever it is. That's pretty awesome. And I don't even know what he looks like. He knows what I look like, but I don't even know what this guy looks like unless it's his real face. Maybe he was in some kind of accident and got some acid on his face or something, and he has no skin. I'm not really sure. I think it's a mask. I hope it's a mask. If not, I really feel sorry for that guy. Let's go back over here, because I still have my eye on some of this stuff out here. Oh, there's I think that might be a lady. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry about that. I think it was a lady that time. My cat thinks I'm cool. I do. Yeah. I kind of like that shirt. I'm going to have to make me a shirt that says, my blue snaggletooth thinks I'm cool. I kind of like that. Go back over here, man. This is a big toy show. Here's another little room down here, a little tight room. Let me get, suck in my guts so I can get in here. It's a little tight room. What is this? Oh, some more loose figures right there. Oh, a carrying case for He-Man. I think I see George Lucas. I think I saw George Lucas at the toy show. Oh my God, was that George Lucas? It could have been. Let's go back over here. Ooh, some newer figures right there. Is that the George Lucas Stormtrooper? Is that what it was? Russ has one of those. I'm so jealous. Ooh, some glow-in-the-dark stuff right there. Go back over this way. Oh, some more Black Series figures right there. Black Series figures. This guy right here, he's going to buy him a black. This kid's going to give him a Black Series. He's probably going to get him an Omega Boy. Yeah, from the new Bad Batch Omega Boy. Go back over this way. Oh, I don't know why I got the camera so high up in the air. Sorry about that. Let's go back over. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. A lot of people have these shirts with a lot of, like pajama shirts. I don't know. That's what I call them, pajama shirts. Saw a lot of them out there. Somebody with a Ninja Turtle one a minute ago had one. Ooh, look at this. Some big comic books right here. Look at this. Superhero. Those signs hang up. That's pretty cool. If it was Star Wars Marvel, I might have got one. Who knows? I probably wouldn't have, because you know me. I don't really buy much. Excuse me. Let me get in here, guys. Excuse me. Thank you. G.I. Joe. Star Wars. More modern day Star Wars stuff right there. Shogun Warrior. Now, that's the one my brother had right there. That is the, well, that's not the one he had, but he had that, that's not the exact one he had, but he had the Shogun Warrior. I had a little metal one. Wasn't as cool as that one. He had the big Shogun Warrior. Which I don't know where that is. I don't know what happened to all this stuff. There's some hot toys up there. Watch out. They're hot. Whew, they're pricey, but they're cool. There's some Lunchboxes right there for sure. And if this guy moves out of the way, I'm going to go look at those Lunchboxes. But let's take a closer look at Shogun Warrior. That would be kind of cool to have in the junk room. Not going to lie to you. Wouldn't mind having that right there. Let's go back. I'm just waiting for this guy to move so I can get over here and look at these lunch boxes. Cause okay, dude, let me look at the lunch boxes. Hey, excuse me, I want to look at the lunch boxes. I see Pac-Man. I had that one in 3rd grade. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, you're just standing there. Not even looking at anything. Okay, lunch boxes. He-Man, Pac-Man, and Dukes. If I had the Dukes Hazzard and the Pac-Man one, I didn't have the He-Man one. I think my friend Boyd had that one. Let's go back over here. Get over here. Okay, let's head back over this way here. A lot of good stuff over. It's crowded. Must be some good stuff over here. See what we got over this way. Ooh, look at this big Batman over here. I see some more cool toys. Look at that Batman. That is a pretty awesome Batman. Go over this way. Let's say some more newer stuff over here. Land of the Lost. I've done a video about those Land of the Lost 90s figures. I think it was very early 90s. I don't think it was late 80s. I think it was early 90s. Ghostbusters monsters. Watch out. They're not just Ghostbusters anymore. Now they're Ghostbusters monsters. Go over this way. See Jurassic Park T-Rex. Don't put your finger in that mouth. Go over this way. And this is really crowded. I can't. Oh, there's a Yoda in the box. And some He-Man figures. That's right. He-Man. Masters of the Universe right there. Can't really get over that. I see some vintage Star Wars stuff. It looks like vintage vintage collection instead of just regular vintage. I'll have to come back and see if I can check that out a little later. Look at this, some Kenner employees. Well, she's not, but I guess she's married to the Kenner employees. Got some business cards. I wouldn't mind having one of those Kenner business cards, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not paying $100 for a business card. Oh my God, I fell there. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you see Kenner employees, people that made your childhood. You lose control, you drop your camera and everything. I still can't get over here. But I can see it this way. I see Newt Gunray. Is that Newt Gunray or is that his friend? I didn't like neither one of them. I'm not really sure. Let's go out this way here. See, that guy was holding the wall up, I guess. Go back over here. Ooh, what is this? Here's some more newer stuff over here. A lot of people here. That is for sure. This, what is this? Oh, we looked at this. I see the Shadow. Remember that? The Shadow knows. Well, I think that's going to do it, guys. We're going to head on out here. We're going to do a part 2 in a second, but this is the end of part 1. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. So come back and see part 2. Want to thank you as always. Thumb up so you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. Blah blah blah. You know all that. And let me know some cool stuff maybe you saw in this video that we can talk about. Let me know. Thank you for watching. Come back for part 2.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.